An odd-looking African mask was positioned in the middle of the storeroom. Its presence made me feel terribly uneasy. Oh. Suddenly I have enough light. My recent researches on the Dalmar have shed some light upon their terrible activities. I understand now that the lack of existing information about them was not only a cause of their small size and rarity, but also a reluctance, or rather superstitious attitude towards their nature. Even some of the most important historians of South Africa will refuse to mention their name, usually referring to them as the War Tribe. After digging into some of the most obscure books I could find about this subject, I must admit now that reading them made me very nervous and uneasy, bringing back the memory of those horrible acts I witnessed on that day. I can't understand why any human being, uncivilized or not, would behave in such a manner. War among savage tribes is of course very common and a recurring theme in history. But the Dalmar, they went even beyond war. Usually a tribe will engage in battle to conquer new territory or perhaps defeat an enemy. They did it for the sole reason of destruction and extreme love for violence. The account of their actions is downright scary. They'd invade villages, slaughtering every inhabitant without regard for their sex or age. When men, women, children would eventually perish by their fury and hate, which is, I think, the most unsettling element of their stories. They didn't use any weapons. They killed villagers with their bare hands and teeth as if they were drawing power from an unearthly source. I find it hard to believe this, and if I hadn't seen them with my own eyes, I'd say they were some kind of wild legend. Once they'd slaughtered every living thing in the village, they'd burn it to the ground. Every single construction or possession of the fallen villagers, proof that they definitely were not interested in conquering or even taking some advantage of the terrain. Their motives were moved solely and purely by an incredible despisal of life and hatred towards anything that wasn't from their village. That is another curious thing. They somehow managed to sustain a constant population level, as if they controlled exactly the amount of people needed for an attack, but at the same time warrant survival using their few existing resources. I fear this wasn't some kind of wondrous organization system, but rather an elimination process of a useless member or an unnecessary child. I dare not think about it, but I'm afraid this would explain why they didn't need to hunt for food. They feasted upon themselves. Now I know what the mask I took stands for, and I shiver at the thought of it. I must confess I'm worried. I don't know why, but I fear for my life. That's freaky. Dear Christopher, please excuse the tone of this letter. I know I must sound like a raving madman, but I truly can't find a proper way to put together all the thoughts that have been taking my sleep away these past days. There is a reason behind all these recent adversities. It's the mask. Christopher, it's that mask I told you about. I wouldn't believe it myself if I hadn't studied its origins on my own, but it's really the source of all my suffering. The tribe it belonged to. I must confess I didn't take the mask by appropriate means, and I fear this might have unleashed some terrible wrath against my life and everything that surrounds me. It's been over a year ago since I witnessed the most outrageous acts of violence that have not even in my worst nightmares could I have imagined, and the mask was the epicenter of it all. What I was thinking of when I took it is beyond me. It was probably a vicious streak of greed, but I can see clearly now. I can see clearly now. Sorry. It represents evil, and I'm truly convinced this evil can somehow take shape and punish those who have disgraced it. I did, and now I must face the consequences. I will take some more time to investigate this. I might even go back to South Africa to seek help, although something tells me not even returning the mask would do any good. Damage is already done, and I believe it's getting worse as the days go by. Every time I walk past the gallery, I can hear some incessant odd chatter, as if something was being plotted inside. And those voices, Christopher, they seem to be angry. Please help me. Come and see me as soon as you can. James.
And that letter is here.
What?
The letter's here. It's like Christopher didn't get it.
Okay, anything else here?
Let's go write a story.
We're gonna go write about this mask. Can I put this back?
So she stopped and stood there. Can't read. Breakfast to give something.
Hesitant.
Oh. Eyes were soothing, controllable. Words.
Oh, you can read it.
Suddenly she stopped and stood there, paralyzed, hesitant to give any credit to what her eyes were seeing, and completely unaware of the potentially dangerous situation. Surprisingly, there weren't anything unusual or strange about the event. The little Kathy was hastily crossing the living room towards the huge oak door, her fancy black dress fluttering at every footstep. As the girl reached the doorknob, she turned to look back at Marion and urged her with a whisper to hurry up. But Marion wasn't seeing Kathy. Her memories haunted her back in displaced reality, giving room to the nightmarish vision she had spent months trying to forget ever since her first visit to the old house. In her dreams she saw the little girl also wearing a black dress, emerging from the passageway, hidden in the room. She never actually managed to glimpse where the passage was, only saw the girl running towards her, her small face contorted in a horrible grimace. Marion quickly revealed that it was Twist's version of Kathy she knew later, as if her figure was then distorted by a veil of smoke. Her exact movements to the room, reaching for the knob, facing her back. Those were too many coincidences to ignore. It wasn't a nightmare she experienced that day, nor a ghost. Something she refused to believe in, but was now willing to blindly embrace it as the truth. Given the shocking vividness of the vision, a ghost would come from the past. What she'd seen came from the... Her thoughts were interrupted as a figure behind her cast a shadow across the doorstep. "You filthy liar! You have betrayed me!" groaned a deep voice. Alright.
There are two signs out. I thought maybe I could investigate further today and return to work tomorrow.
Whatever.
Let's call Jerry.
Yes?
Jerry, it's me. You won't believe what I found here.
Try me.
It's about the happenings that led to the murder you told me about. There's an impressive backstory surrounding this place and many loose ends. It would seem nobody ever...
I love they're so excited.
I know, right?
It's kind of sick.
Working on your book.
Are you listening to me? James Blackwood was into some very weird stuff and possibly dangerous. Something tells me this case is much more complex than it was thought to be.
Why don't you inform the authorities? I'm sure they'll be dying to reopen a long-forgotten case about some crazy old psycho killing his wife.
No way. And miss all the fun? I'm doing this on my own. I wonder if those noises I heard have anything to do with this. Maybe James Blackwood was trying to hide something.
Like in that book, where an old man was guarding the entrance to hell. I bet this James Blackwood person had a doorway like that in his basement. Those dreadful noises must be the sounds of the damned coming for you.
Why, thanks.
Hey, don't joke.
That's been very helpful. Great to have friends like you.
No shit.
Stop talking about all this nonsense. Do you have any idea how crazy it sounds? You're a writer, not some fancy PR.
I'll get to the bottom of this. I know I will. I'm certain there's much more to James Blackwood than a simple act of murder.
Now you're sounding more like the new
Murder.
simple act of murder. Oh goody. Just somebody died. Nothing to worry about. He doesn't like you, Michael. This whole thing is really affecting you.
Stop being a drama queen. I'm a grown-up and I'm pretty aware of what I'm doing.
Fine. Go chase around the ghosts of James Blackwood. I'll stay here in the real world.
I'll let you know about my progress.
Is he like going crazy into the mind like I am the detective of my book?
It's called Labyrinth. Oh. So are we gonna go in the basement now?
No, it just says to go to bed.
Why are we going to bed already?
It's so dark. Although we haven't gone to the bathroom or eaten any food.
Oh. Lay down on the bed. Something didn't feel right. Everything
Go
looks
to the
okay.
gallery. Go to the gallery.
Don't tell me to go back in there.
The gallery. Yes, the
I
gallery.
don't want to go in there. I'm scared.
The gallery.
Some spooky stuff is going on in there.
The gallery. It's waiting for you.
What? Is that saying that's where you've been born?
I said it's waiting for you.
No.
Go check on that mask.
I don't want to check on the mask.
Go check on the mask. It's gonna come after you if you don't.
It's gonna come after me if I do. Oh shit! I can't even see that it's not there. Is it outside? Okay. That was some seriously dramatic music.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! That was so creepy! I knew something creepy was gonna happen! Oh my god! Look at poor Jim, he's scared to death. I'm scared to death! Oh my god! Oh man.
I don't like this game anymore. I thought it would just be simple now.
Should I listen to this again? Okay, I guess we're going to the basement.
I don't want to go to the fucking basement.
Oh,
Oh.
hey, maybe I should go check out the gallery.
Let's not check out the
it's still there. I kind of need some closure on
I
this.
can't fucking watch anymore. I want closure.
Okay, I'm just gonna peek inside.
Well, I mean, that's what happened. I'm closing my eyes.
Okay, door is closed. I'm going in. It better still be there. Okay, it's still there.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, isn't in the stories you say the mask was like really colorful and stuff?
I have no idea. Probably. I think so. I think you're right. Maybe it needs blood.
It needs blood?
I don't freaking know.
What the fuck would you say something so creepy? Don't even start with that shit. Oh shit, we are going down there. Oh, what is that face you're giving me? Oh. Oh. The lamp wasn't lit.
I'm not freaking looking, Ash. Oh fuck. I hear shit.
You looked?
I looked without looking.
You looked. Okay, I don't see anything. There's a furnace. There's a furnace. There's a furnace.
To the right, where the cage is.
Where?
The
Here?
yeah. And there. Yep. That's what we gotta do.
Are you serious? Hurry, hell, get out of here! Okay. That happened. Let's go. Is there anything else we need to look at here?
Go to bed.
Okay, the last drop of oil is gone. How do you go to sleep after that? Is there something in my room? Is that why you're not looking?
No, I'm just trying to distract myself from the game and breathe a little. Just staring at my phone.
I went back to bed.
Fuck me.
My third and final day inside Blackwood Manor began with an odd feeling of expectation. Still shaken about the occurrence of last night, I managed to pull myself together and focus on finding out what really happened inside this place.
I'd just fucking leave.
So this is the last day I'm here. No, I knew it was fruitless. I couldn't write. I had to solve the mystery. It was the only thing that mattered to me now. Let's go call Jerry.
Yeah, go back downstairs. Light a fire. Call Jerry.
Yeah, you hear that, little kid? I'm about to smoke your ass out. It was incredibly cold inside the house now. The wood is now burning nicely.
Let's call Jerry. Get the fuck out of here.
Who is it?
It's me.
The Ghost Hunter. Any contact with the other world yet?
Actually, I'm not sure. Jerry, I'm definitely not alone in this house.
What are you talking about?
Last night I saw something down below. It was moving. I wasn't dreaming, and I'm not making this up.
Are you sure it wasn't a mutant rat?
Definitely no rat.
I'm calling the police.
No, not just yet.
Michael, for Christ's sake, you could have a burglar inside the house.
This is no burglar, Jerry. It's much more interesting than that. And I want to figure this out by myself.
Have you taken leave of your senses?
I think
Just
so.
promise me you won't call anyone. I can do
Yeah,
this on my
call the
own.
freaking these psycho people. I'll take
Just
you
call me
away.
if you need any help. I'm driving there today.
Right. Bye.
Okay, let's go to the garage.
Whoa, what's up with this creepy sky?
It's foreboding. That's what it is. We're gonna die tonight. We're gonna write everything and then die.
What?
I don't know. I don't know.
Stop coming up with creepy ass shit over there!
Oh, my phone shut up again. We have a key. Some way, somehow.
A strong smell of aged oil was infecting the barn-like garage. Okay, we get on this bike and get the hell out of here. Okay. What is the point of that?
There's a light attached to it?
I can't do anything with the light though. Only the toolbox on the far left, okay? Okay.
Does it have like a battery on it that we could steal?
Down it.
Oh, something's gonna jump at you from the inside of the freaking car.
What?
That's what it says.
Oh. I want that X.
What the fucking axe?
Oh, I got some bolt cutters. I'm heading to that church.
Wasn't it the cemetery that had the wire on it?
Was it?
Yeah, I think the church was just locked.
Oh, do I have a key? I don't know. What's this thing?
Screwdriver.
Oh. Well, I guess I'm going to see some dead people. Because I'm a moron.
Yep. Don't give me that fucking music. Chime, whatever the fuck it was. Don't.
We boarded up that fucking basement. I don't even know how you slept after seeing that. Or one sick motherfucker.